honorary student performer will be our senior speaker, Ms. Emily Staples, with her speech entitled, "It's Not You, It's Me." Emily is the daughter of Kevin and Kim Staples. This fall, Emily will attend Iowa State University, majoring in advertising and minoring in business administration. Class of 2016, I give you Emily.
All right, before I start, can I take a selfie real quick with you guys? All right, thank you. It was an honor to be selected to speak on behalf of my class today. I would like to thank students, staff, parents, and the school board for coming, and all the support everyone has shown the class of 2016. All right, so this is kind of awkward, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. Dear Blue Valley Northwest, I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but I'm breaking up with you. In fact, the whole class of 2016 is breaking up with you. I know you've heard this a lot from other graduating classes and have had your fair share of heartbreaks, but please don't cry and make this harder than it already is. I promise, it's not you, it's us. We've had a great run high school, but it's time for us to move on. And if I'm being honest, we've been seeing someone else. I didn't want to be the one who had to tell you this, but you deserve to know. All the seniors have fallen head over heels for new schools or opportunities to pursue next year. I, along with my classmates, have a lot ahead of us, and we've reached a point where we'll be holding each other back if we continue to stay together. Don't get me wrong, high school, we had a great connection. There were highs and lows, of course. I think everyone will admit that. Let's take a look back on our cringe-worthy photos from freshman homecoming, for instance. All the boys are being swallowed by their suits, and the girls had some interesting fashion choices. I had no idea how to pluck my eyebrows, wear clip-on earrings because I still hadn't got my ears pierced, and was rocking the braces. Times were rough. In high school, you hadn't treated us very well yet. I, for one, was miserable. I had made no new friends, joined no new clubs, and was slowly disappearing into non-existence as others made their mark. I watched as the class of 2016 made lasting impacts in all areas throughout this high school relationship, whether it be in academics, athletics, or arts. We are the class that went from losing to the staff our first spirit week to beating the seniors sophomore year. The class of average students turned super geniuses. We've seen students achieve academic excellence with numerous merit scholars, honor students, perfect ACT, PSAT, and SAT scores. Other students went far in athletic tournaments and became state champions this year. While some competed in the highest levels of DECA, chess, journalism, We the People, mock trials, cheer, and dance competitions. This class put in a lot of hard work and effort to get to this place. So much so, it might be hard for some of us to recognize our freshman year selves. But me? My transformation took a while to recognize. Then, as time passed, being with you high school taught me about greater things than math or reading. You taught me about myself. I learned I couldn't sit back and hope opportunities found me. As I saw my peers trying out for basketball, choir, and dance teams, I learned to be a fighter and to go after the things I wanted in life. I joined Stuco, Peeps, Rebel, and Newspaper, along with my fellow classmates. I started to find my place with everyone else and met the most amazing people along the way. I stopped letting life pass me by as I moped about wishing I could be someone else. I always thought I wanted to be cool, popular, and accepted. But I realized the only person I truly needed acceptance from was myself. In high school, I found that while I was with you. We've all found some part of ourselves because of you. We've not only blossomed physically, dropping the braces, losing the awkward teenage acne, but we've also blossomed mentally. You pushed us, and we grew and matured and became this amazing group of people. But high school, your linoleum floors, creaky lockers, and early morning routine has stayed stagnant as we flourished. We're in different phases of our lives now, and that's okay. But we must move on. So, while yes, the entire class is breaking up with you, we will never forget you. We will never forget feeling the vibrations of students in the bleachers during spirit assemblies, watching Husky headlines with our advisory, and staying well after the final bell had rung to hang out in the locker area with friends or go to club meetings or practices. We will never forget the teachers who worked tirelessly for us day in and out, how much they cared for us, and how lucky we were to have them in our lives. And we will never forget feeling the embrace of the school after our fellow classmate passed away. In high school, don't forget the class of 2016. The class full of the most amazing transformations. The shy boy turned homecoming prince. The athletic girl turned superstar journalist. The struggling writer turned published poet. The C-team manager turned varsity captain. The preppy kid turned eccentric artist. The kid with no friends turned beloved classmate. And me. Remember me as the girl who found some part of herself. The girl who today, along with her fellow classmates, walk out these doors with graduation caps placed on heads held a lot higher than they were 4 years ago. Sincerely, Emily Staples in the class of 2016.
Thank you, Emily. Finally, our honor senior musical performer will be Tasia Jewel Robinson. She'll be performing Finding Wonderland from the movie